My name is Richard Lakeman, and I'm very pleased to introduce this paper focusing on the integration of positive psychology into brief psychotherapy and family therapy practice. It is published in the Australian and New Zealand Journal of Family Therapy. In particular, I focus on how I have integrated the PERMA model of well-being into my therapy practice in a variety of contexts. These practice contexts have included brief or single episode encounters in acute health settings such as emergency departments and longer-term engagement in psychotherapy, including family therapy. The PERMA model of well-being was articulated by Martin Seligman in the 2012 book Flourish, a visionary new understanding of happiness and well-being. An extensive program of research supports the idea that people with high levels of well-being engage in or pursue activities that contribute to their well-being. PERMA is an acronym standing for activities which give rise to positive emotions, are engaging or engender a sense of flow, fostering positive relationships, contribute to meaning and a sense of accomplishment. This is not an exhaustive list, but it seems to be sufficient. And additionally, various other activities have been added which make up the plus in the PERMA plus. These include broadly activities which contribute to vitality. For example, adequate sleep and rest, physical activity and movement, and nutrition. Engaging people in what contributes to a thriving, flourishing, and vital life can pivot conversations towards solutions, especially within the high-pressure context of acute mental health care, or in the often highly pathologizing context in which people come to engage with therapists. By guiding clients through an exploration of activities aligned with the PERMA domains, therapists can facilitate a rapid transition from problem-saturated narratives to ones imbued with hope and possibility. This method not only strengthens the therapeutic alliance, but also clarifies roles and responsibilities, fostering a sense of agency and optimism in clients. Many clients I work with struggle with the solution-focused miracle question, and even to envisage a preferred future as in solution-focused brief therapy too. However, most people readily agree they wish for a thriving future, imbued with well-being and connected relationships. Using the PERMA Plus model can assist people to not only thicken a description of their preferred future, but to identify tangible steps towards realising that future. There are no prescriptive rules with respect to how the PERMA is introduced or worked through with people. I firstly address immediate needs for safety and security, explore the presenting problem and reasons for attendance. I then try and establish a therapeutic relationship with some agreement on roles. At a strategic point, I introduce the theory of flourishing and outline that research suggests that flourishing people engage in a balance of well-being enhancing activities. I will often encourage the externalization of the person's PERMA through inviting them to draw around their own hand, with the acronym PERMA above each finger and the plus on the wrist. Vitality supports engagement and other activities, just as the wrist supports the hand. I then invite the person to list all the activities or people they engage with or have done in the past under each PERMA heading. Here is an example from my own life, but one can obviously write down or note any number of activities. Some will of course tick several PERMA boxes. For example, playing music may engender positive emotions, be a social activity within a positive community of interest, and also engender a state of flow. Mastering a song may contribute to a sense of accomplishment. Every PERMA, like a person's handprint, is unique. I then encourage reflection on the balance of activities. What does the person perhaps need to do more of to contribute to a thriving future? This may then lead to assisting them formulate specific goals. More systemically, a discussion about an individual's PERMA profile may offer a segue into further discussion about what makes for thriving relationships or thriving families. Couples may wish to consider what shared activities contribute to individual well-being and what activities contribute to enhancing their relationship. Positive psychology generally, and the PERMA model specifically, can readily be integrated into family therapy practice. Employing the PERMA model in therapy promotes future-focused dialogue and goal setting, empowering clients to envisage and work towards their preferred futures. By externalizing these discussions and concentrating on tangible goals, therapists can support clients in achieving meaningful change and enhancing their overall well-being. Integrating positive psychology into brief psychotherapy thus holds significant promise for helping clients envision and realizing a thriving future. I hope you enjoy the paper and find ways to integrate positive psychology and perhaps the PERMA into your practice.